This is an American life, at least the subject matter of this song. I'd like to welcome you to the Oktane Minutes podcast, where we go back and re-review, for right now of this season, we review the bits and pieces of Slight Detour, my latest magnum opus tour de force, as a result of a data corruption that I've still got to sift through because it's just a caved in mine. I know my gold is still in there, but now I got to get my shovel and my pickaxe and re-break some new things. That vein is still there, but I got to move the debris aside. But tonight, in this episode, which is officially from season 1, Slight Detour, this is episode, is it 7 or 8? This will be officially episode 7. Episode 8 and 9 is going to be some doozies, so, I think you will like it. I'm also thinking what I'll do is I'll probably take these and make one giant anthology episode. And then after I'm done with this, I'm probably going to cover Apex Dominant. I'm going to go through that. And I will probably do that in a little slightly different format. I'll do Apex Dominant, and then I'll do like a super long series where it's with the stuff I've done with Mon Placebo, which is For Righteous, Killers, and Martyrs Become Saints. That will be for the future. But for now, on the Minutes podcast, we're going to carry on and cover Land Masses, produced by the man from Middletown, DJ Camo, producer extraordinaire. I think he utilizes an SP404. Everything is very underground and dark. Everything always comes in with it always has little vocal samples from I presume B movies, or almost like it comes from clips from somewhere from the 80s on the way all the way back to the Cecil B. DeMille, or in between Ed Wood movie clips, which I think always work for what we do. Originally, it was a song called Choppers Out the Skyline GT, the beat I was using. But unfortunately, the guy that I was supposed to rap with no longer was going to fit that decor. So that is for ourselves. It was supposed to be for the Brainbusters project, but canceled, which happens, sometimes business ends and new business begins. And I'm always looking forward to new business. I don't care about the old business that fall apart. It's a waste of time and money. But to describe the beat that we have going on for that came from DJ Camo, the beat has sparse pianos. It almost feels like the way the piano comes in on the beat. Well, the beat is also like a quick, jazz, almost like a marching band, but not a whole band, but just the one guy playing. And the way the sparse keys come over that, the keys almost hover above like a UFO. I always like to think of Camo's production. It always feels like you're being visited by a UFO, like you in the middle of Iowa, and you just about to wrap up the farm work, and you about to get the cattle. The cattle did the feeding and do cattle, the cows did cow and bull things and steer things, and you want to get the cattle back into the big industrialized barn for the night. because it gets a little cold. It gets a little cold during the first part of the spring season. And you're about to move the tractor back down, and you see a little glimmer of light up in the space. You know what I'm saying? And you see a little spooky thing floating over the top of you. And you're like, damn, man, what can that be? By George, it's a UFO. Oddly strange. It's a thing, and then you see little humanoids come out that thing, and it looked like, and they want to they shapeshift, right? It feels like the aliens want to shapeshift, and they want to look at you, and they want to study you. They come hovering down out of the sky, out of the firmament, onto the flat earth. You don't know the earth is flat. You don't. But it is. That's why the song's called Land Masses, right? You have a flat planet with an alien hovering above you. Where'd that alien come from? He looks like you. Could be a beautiful alien. Could they be from Asgard? Or do they even come from outer space? They come from beyond the ice wall. That's what the production feels like. It feels like an uncanny valley. And the song is about just me saying that I'm here to move culture forward. I'm here to move land masses. And, you know what I'm saying? I'll read you some quotes. I'll read you some stuff from the first verse, and then we can just break down each little piece. You know, I said, in the days I took creative risks, I used to twist metaphors and shit, aliens up in the mix. Now in this realm of politics, they escaped the communists. And that could be different things. That could mean that I was different. I'm so different creatively that people see me. I'm the spaceman coming out of the spaceship, which is Camo's production, DJ Camo's production. Or it could be that I'm from a foreign land amongst strangers, to let strangers know that I either come in peace or I come with an ulterior motive. Analyze and quickly learn, then it was hard to earn, but the culture class like experiments from CERN. Culture clash or culture clash, but the cultures clash like experiments from CERN. CERN is the experiment where they try to open dimensional portals or something, and they ran them through a 100-mile radius, boom, smashing them into each other to understand the universe. And sometimes when we clash, a culture clash ain't nothing but humans trying to interact and trying to understand each other, right? Positive and negative, find out, just don't mind me. Trying to carve out a life grinding. American nightmare, it seems, but I got dreams like anybody else. So even though I'm strange and my culture is different and we clash, I'm just like you, G. I'm trying to get money like you. What we doing? What we doing? Let's get this money together, right? They saying these guys don't need help. Bootstraps pull 'em. I march the conquest. Robbery I invest. The base from my chest. It's like, listen, you either gonna see me achieve my dream, but don't get in front of my dream and then tell me I'm being lazy, because if I'm being lazy in front of my American dream, for my American dream, or if you're telling me I'm lazy while you're blocking my dream, what am I gonna do? I'm going to put bass in my chest, and I'm going to take your dream to make it my dream. You know, it's a line about, yeah, if I have nowhere else to go, where else am I going to go? I'm going to go robbing and stealing if I have to, right? The starving in my desire is fire in my eyes. Yes, I'm serious. The reflection is given less. Makes many monsters go for self-care preservation. So this criminal-like dedication. So it's just like, I'm hungry. The hungrier I get, the more dangerous I will be. you know, and I'm just a reflection of the self-destruction that was shown and revealed to me, you know. And we're going to go on. And then I said, you going to listen to me, or do I have to show you? Pretend I don't know you, backdoor you, off the big licks, and society is sick as to why some of us get into this type of shit. America loves criminality. It says, listen, I could tell you to let me live my dream, or else I'm going to show you that I'm going to live my dream by any means, right? I'm going to get in there and I'm going to do the dirtbag thing and achieve my life, right? I'm going to achieve my lifestyle. Hold on. Okay. So I had to turn off my video, but all right, we're going to proceed. And then I say, it ain't normal. Family feuds too. See what we been through. Cats undeserving, serving many masters, only to deal with captures. Stuck with that, lust for greed, the needful things. Money is king. Any other kind is extra for my dreams, and I'm busting out the seams. So the thing is, if I'm going to be forced to be in a bubble or in a box, or forced to be captive to the ills and vices of the world, I'm going to be the tyrant that you thought I was, and I'm going to take everything. So I'm going to go across the whole landmass. You know, I'm busting out the scene. Show up on the scene, and it's only a feeling. Revealing what these influencers do. Take your time, take your mind. While you riding the pine, politician will even rob you blind. So we mob just for that. Ain't no coming back, active forever until we dead to the max. So that means that I'm not gonna ride the pine if I'm gonna be what you think I'm gonna be to achieve my dream. I gotta be the best ever. I'm gonna be the best ever, even though there's a lot worse than me that you let slide every day. You let these politicians rob the land masses. You let them rape and rob your communities. And you're saying, me, an immigrant, me, a black man, me, a man trying to make his way in America is a problem because we choose to live our own way. Not because we're not trying to live criminal, but people make us criminals. And that's the sad part, man. We are made into these things. We are made into these horrible things. And then we are made to be punished by such things. Land masses. I want to send a shout out to my Saba Son family. The God A-Preem, the original Mr. Blue, Tony the Goon, Corey Shavis, Dark City Fight Club, Showtime Dollars, the new 93, the Big Brother Abno. I want to send a shout out to Born Fifth, to MC Gravity, Atreyu 850, Guillotine, Fresno, California, the Guillotine Regime, Placebo, who every time we get together and we do a collab, it's 96 RZA and Ghost. Every time we collab, we put my voice with his rhymes. 96 RZA and Ghost. Shout out to DJ Camo's who contributed a bunch of beats to me, man. And we get into him slowly but surely, and we gonna make it happen. Shout out to Killgrave, who participated on this album and made it funky, man. I just want to let you know I'm proud of the work that I've done. I'm really proud of it, and I'm proud of the guys that are so creative. Their ears and their eyes and their soul that they put into each of these beats make it possible.
Really strange. I mean, something.
And I love them for it.
Up there.
Hopefully I didn't leave anybody out.
You know, weird.
But if I did,
What's that?
I do apologize.
I mean, it's coming down real fast.
It is very late in the night. I recorded this at the time because these are pre-recorded. So they are recorded back to back to back to back, right? And right now it's 3:05 in the morning. So I'll go through the list again. Of course, Grizzly Savage. So we're going to do it again because I goofed it up. Shout out to Showtime Dollars, Son's Bird, a.k.a. Born Fifth, Tony the Goon, a.k.a. the original Mr. Blue, A-Preem, a.k.a. the War God, Atreyu, 850, the Grizzly Savage, Corey Chavis, MC Gravity, the New 93, Guillotine. Shout out to Mon Placebo. Shout out to Abno. Shout out to what's my man? Oh man, he slipped my mind. What's my man's name? Who did? You know what? I'm going to get my brother the next time. But yeah, shout out to my crew. Shout out to all you MCs out there, man. All y'all doing it and putting in work. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short because it's already almost 17 minutes. 17 minutes officially. Without further ado, here's Landmasses. Enjoy.
Really strange. I mean, something must be going on up there. Boy, it's kind of spooky, you know, weird. Woo! What's that? Look at that, something's falling right out of the sky. I mean, it's coming down real fast. It's coming straight toward me. I better get out. Whoa! You may think you see the enemy, but you haven't. I'll be back.
In the days I took creative risks, I used to twist metaphors to shit. Aliens up in the mix. Now in this realm of politics, they escape the communist derogatory terms as it concerns. Build the model citizen, analyze and quickly learn. When it was hard to earn, but culture class like experiments from CERN. Positive and negative, finding just don't mind me. Trying to carve a life, grinding. America's nightmare as it seems, but it got dreams like anybody else. They saying that these guys don't need help. Bootstraps pull them, I march on to conquest. Robbery I invest, the base from a chest. Starving in my desire, the fire in my eyes. Yes, I'm serious, the reflection is given less. It makes many masters and go for self-care, preservation, so this criminal minded to the dedication. You gonna listen to me? Or do I have to show you? Pretend I don't know ya. Backdoor you off the big licks. Because society is sick as to why some of us get into this type of shit. It ain't normal, family feuds too. See what we been through. Cats undeserving, serving many masters, only to deal with the capture. Stuck with the lust for greed and evil things, and money is king. Many other kinds. It's extreme for my dreams, and I'm busting out the scene. Show up on the scene. And it's only your feeling, revealing what these influences do. Take your time to take your mind. While you riding the pine, politicians rob you blind. So we mob just for that, and ain't no coming back. Active forever, until peace to the max.
Some, the war didn't end. The battlefields may have changed, but the killing continues.